that stuff early.
I got you. I completely understand that. That's how we always supposed to move, man. Get it all
Sure.
done so that way we got time to just kind of kick back and relax and hang out.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Exactly.
man, finally got able to get you on this Skype video here, Zoom call, whatnot,
Yeah.
whatever it want to be called today for a little Q&A slash experiment with this podcast system.
Okay.
So I am recording, and we are going to have a good conversation, I guess, today, and just kind of dive into some things that kind of make us who we are. I.e., can we have your opinion on relationships? And when we talk about relationships, let's start with well, good question is, let's start with your relationship there, Mr. Hollins. Where are you at today in life with self?
Man, with self, man, honestly, man, I think it's a never ending journey. You see what I'm saying? I think it's a never ending journey, but I feel that I'm in a more comfortable, more calm place. Before I was doing in my previous years, younger life, I was doing a lot of reacting because my mind was just so busy worrying about things at the time that truly like mattered in my mind. You see what I'm saying? But once I get a little bit older, you go through your trials and your tribulations. You know, God Most High, He allows you to live through those things, and by you living through those, you become stronger, you become wiser. And going through all that, I become wise and strong. So, I'm in a very, very, if I had this from 1 through 10, I would say, and it's telling on myself, I say I'm like at a 5 or a 6. So that just lets you know.
So where were you before, sir?
Yeah, that just lets you know how trite I was living.
Understood.
And how affected I was by the world and society. And this is no cop out blaming on them. I allowed myself to be. What I'm saying, I indulged in a lot of things I knew wasn't good. You see what I'm saying? So right now, I remove some of those things from my life, and now I start to reap the benefits of me. I feel living the more righteous, the more straight and narrow way. You see what I'm saying? So I'll say right now, I'm pretty focused. 5 to 6. I say 5 to 6, and I say mainly it's because it's new situations that comes up now that I have to adjust to. Like old situation I dealt with in the past, those are no longer issues. I get through those just like that. But that's how God do you. Like, okay, you conquered this level. It's like a video game. Oh, okay, you conquered level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, well, get ready for these levels. And so now I'm just dealing with the new trials and tribulations on this new level. But I promise you, it's so much easier. It is not as harsh because I done got past all the BS. So I say I'm in a good place. I say 5. I say I'm in a 5 or a 6. We ain't peaked yet, but we getting there.
I got you. Okay. So I noticed in your answer that you kind of attributed a lot of change and a lot of the things that you've experienced in life. You kind of attribute those to, I guess, not being in the know at the time, or not being aware of who you were or who you belong to. Can you speak a little more to that?
Well, I would say just with that, I was out here just like I believe 85% of us are out here. We looking at the TV shows, we looking at the commercials, we going to school, we're incorporating, what knucklehead classmate, his teachings. Then we looking at this one, we looking at that one. So, I always felt that I'm a pretty, strong-minded, leader, alpha type of guy. But I would be a fool and I'd be lying to you if I didn't let those outside things affect me. But the thing is, I didn't let it affect me to the point that I became a follower. No, I took all that wickedness. I took all those things I saw okay, well, that makes him cool. I know that might not be right, but I ain't gonna do it the way he do it because he's a total a-hole about it. But I'm just gonna take a little pinch of it because I'm just gonna add this, or this one does this, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that. So I really feel that it was just me mainly just really just overindulging. And my parents didn't have no blueprint to this. They didn't, they out there hustling. They teaching me right from wrong. I've never wanted for a meal. Lights was always on. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't as if they didn't teach me right from wrong, but the type of child I was, I need to know things in details, or why this or why that. It wasn't enough to be like, okay, make sure you go to school and get good grades. Like, okay, but why do I need to get good grades? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it was wrong for doing it that way, because their parents, I talked about my dad, they wasn't a whole bunch of conversations. So all they know to bring to the table is what they learned. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of things I felt that I didn't receive, or I felt I needed, talking to my parents, I was lucky I got that based on the way they was brought up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would say it was just, because I'm definitely not trying to put anything on my parents, but I would definitely say I was in no hurry to actually find the truth in situations. I was just pretty much just trying to reap the benefits. Let me get some water right quick.
Drinking water out of a 5-gallon bucket, sir?
Oh yeah. This right here, this is the special right here, boy.
I see.
Tell you, hey man, that thing hold you down, keep the water extra chilly.
Yeah, I see. It sounds like it was some ice in it already.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, check it out. This ice been in here since last night.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you. But
what that set you back, about 200?
No, man, hell no, bro. This thing was $38. But hey, just like that stock
for a big cop.
Hey, but check this out. Just like that stock, when demand goes up, the price goes. You go on that Amazon right now, man, that thing about $50. Man, okay, I'm glad I got it when I got it. But not to deviate from what we're talking about, but I think the main reason for some of the things I did and why I did it was just me just overly being curious about situations in the world that had nothing to do with nothing. I'm more worried about the entertainment value. I'm more worried about the pleasure value. I'm saying, man, he got 2 girls hollering at him. Man, why he got 2 girls hollering? Man, well, let me try to do incorporate some things, this little petty things that has nothing to do with anything. And then you got to understand, it starts off as like a small pebble. But then when you create certain habits at a young age and you get older and older and older, it comes, at least I'm a testament to it, comes a point in your life that these habits that you develop at a young age, it kind of really start to kind of dictate and navigate you through your life in mid-teenage years, young adulthood. And then if you've been doing this for so long, and in your mind you feel you winning, man, you're going to keep doing it. Yeah, you catch your L's every here and there, but in your mind, you feel you winning, but then it comes to that point where, boom, you catch about 4, 5 straight beat downs and you're on the ground. So I attribute to just not really being focused as a young child. And then also I give a little bit of responsibility to my parents, but it's so hard for me to say that because, man, they taking care of bills. They're making sure I got clothes on my back. I never missed a meal. So in the grand scheme of things, in the world scenario, that's not as huge, but just in my mind, that was one thing that kind of affected me. So I'll just say those 2 things. Just me just being curious, hard-headed, not keeping my eyes on the prize, and then maybe my parents not being as vocal as that this child needed them to be. They wasn't as vocal or descriptive as just this child needed them to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Every child is individual. Every child is unique in their own way and needs to be guided in a different a different way because you have to kind of know your kids and know the personality of them. So I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I guess my next question is, as far as the relationships, how would you define, or how do you feel the power of certain relationships in your life have affected your life?
You now, do you want me to just talk in general, or do you want me to talk about my personal life?
Just in general, right now.
Okay, well, I would say in general, I say that man, relationships is either gonna make or break you, bro. I know people that's in jail right now doing life based on relationships they had with individuals at a young age. I know people right now that's successful based on relationships they had at a young age. You see what I'm saying? I know family members that don't talk to other family members based on the relationship that they created. So honestly, I feel that relationship is like the cornerstone of life. You see what I'm saying? And then I think it's really important that you pick your relationships wisely. Because I mean, for example, if everybody know the scenario. If you're in a car with somebody and then this individual, you know what I'm saying, jump out the car and go rob the store, then jump back in the car with you, the only way you not gonna get in trouble if you just sit there or you just get out. But then in the heat of the moment, you in this situation with your dude that you done known for 4-5 years, and then now you decide to take off because you doing the right thing in your mind at the time. Now all of a sudden, you getting you some time. You see what I'm saying? So that's another scenario, you know what I'm saying, as far as relationships. But then at the same time, the knucklehead who jumped back in the car from robbing, he jumped back in the car with you and another homeboy. And the other homeboy be like, hey, check this out. Hey, no TL, me and you getting out the car. Let's get out the car. So then that's the other side of the coin to that good relationship where you had the knucklehead who got you in a bad situation because due to your relationship, and you could have just took off with him, and there you go. You in the situation. And then you got the other guy who's in the car with you that you got a relationship with, and he did the right thing. Hey, bro, come on, let's go ahead and get out of here because this ain't gonna end well. So it comes down to you in hindsight, because I don't want to make it seem like I had this all figured out like at 14. No, this is like a life process, and we still growing in it. We're still growing in this. You know what I'm saying? I got knocked upside the head like a week ago. So let's not get it twisted. Nobody has reaped the climax of this understanding. But at this point right now, relationships I feel are very important, and those are the things that you need to hold very close to your vest. You know what I'm saying? Hold it close to your vest. You know what I'm saying? Like the relationship with your wife, your kids, you hold those things close to your vest, because when you allow somebody into your life in a relationship, a friendship or whatever, it depends, like what they do affects you. You know what I'm saying? When they happy, you happy. When they sad, they sad. You see what I'm saying? And when they let you down, they really let you down. When they make you proud, they really make you proud. So I think it's man, that's woo.
Yeah.
Relationships is very important, bro. Very.
Oh yeah. So would you be willing to say that relationships kind of dictate our future and sometimes our present, depending on the type of relationships you have? Because I'm a firm believer, man, that in relationships, a lot of times they can and they will make or break you, and that's in several different arenas. I mean, it can make and break you in the area of your feelings. You get what I'm saying? It can make and break you in the area of your finances, because sometimes you can get so involved with a friend that you're willing to sacrifice your own well-being to cover that friend, or to care for that friend, or to show that friend, you know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to somebody flossing for a friend, somebody stunting for a friend, you put yourself in a bad financial situation when you think that that's a good friendship, but really you're trying to buy that friendship. So I guess I pose the question to you as, have you dealt with any type of situation where you saw yourself needing to actually step back from a friend and saying, you know what, it's time for me to cut this this friendship off. It's time for me to move on from this path that we're on because we no longer serve each other in a healthy way.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, one second, bro. Let me use the bathroom right quick. Give me 3 seconds, man. I got you. That's a great question. I got you. 1 second. Oh.
Go.
Well, I mean, that's a wonderful question. I think to answer it, like, yeah, man, I had to cut a few people off, a lot of people off, and in my mind, a lot of people. I don't let people get that close to me. You see what I'm saying? But when I do let you get that close to me, you know, I'm down for you. I'm willing to help you in any way I can. But when I see it get to the point that, you're taking advantage of me, or I'm putting all into this situation, I'm not getting back nothing from you. I'm not talking about no financial situation. Like all my friends, man, I've never, maybe if I go back to maybe, bro, honestly, man, like I've never, with any of my friends, like asked them for money that I didn't give right back to them within the next day. And it's usually because I was just in a situation. Because a lot of my close friends, when we was coming up, we was on the grind together. We was like, you got $10, you got $10, we got you. I didn't have like one friend that was like the money guy. I didn't know. Everybody was broke. Everybody was broke. The only guy who became the money guy to me was my older brother. And that was the only one that I feel comfortable going to like that. You know what I'm saying? But not to deviate or get away from your question. Yeah, man. I mean, I had to do that. And then only me and God know, man, it really hurt, man, because it wasn't like somebody messed up 1, 2, 3 times. No, man. This is from a span of like years where I'm giving people passes. I'm actually doing things knowing that it could just go sideways because it's not all looking on the up and up. But then I still want to give you the benefit of the doubt. And then, you do something that I'm not rocking with. Hey, too easy. Everybody make mistakes. This. Got it. But to make a long story short, once it started vexing my spirit, once you call and I see your name, I'm like, man, hell no. Like once you get to that point, like once you get to that point, boy, me, I don't really shuck and jive. I'm real full, like when I ain't rocking with you like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You already know that. So it ain't like I'm finna start like not answering your calls. Once you get to that point, like, hey, bro, this is what it is. Hey, you know what though? Hey, don't even worry about it, man. God bless you, man. I see you at the top. So yeah, man, it's been some individuals that I had to just really just cut off. Don't get it twisted. If they send me a text and say, hey man, I'm on the side of the road bleeding, or hey man, can you give me $50? I'm over here starving, this. And I pray on it. I give them a call. I just let the spirit of discernment lead me. And then I might rock with them. I might not, but that's the extent of it. It ain't no rebuilding nothing unless the spirit just
lead you that direction.
Put that on my heart to do, or a situation comes that's gonna happen. But nah, man, you know what we on now, man. Yeah, bro, I had to let people go, man. Yeah, I had to let them go. Had to.
Yeah, I understand that completely, man. And that's sometimes is needed, man. It goes back to that old saying that or that quote, they say some people are for a season, some people are for a reason. You know what I mean? And it just depends on if they serve their purpose during that season. But 9 times out of 10, I'm a firm believer that if they didn't serve their purpose, you're still going to get what they were supposed to give you from somewhere else. And just to touch on, I guess somewhat of my experience with relationships and friendships and stuff like that. He's about to go. Bro, about to go. Oh man. I tell you, hold on. Hey, Tia, hey, let me hit you right back, man. Let me go in here and holler at my brother-in-law. He's about to hit the road on me, man.
Too easy.
Yeah. Matter of fact, hey, when's the last time you seen him? You remember old Aunt? Hello?
Yeah.
Where you at, man? Where you go?
You did something, bro.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you did. You did something, bro.
That wasn't. Yeah, Mr. Oh, yeah, here you go. Oh. That's TL.
Oh, you got TL. What up, man?
Oh, boy, y'all remember that? Boy, you ain't aged a minute, boy.
Earl Master chiming in.
What's up? What'd he say?
The value, man. Can you hear us, man?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Can you say this?
Don't.
Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, but now, hey man, don't let me hold y'all up. Do y'all thing. Just hit me back. Hey, good. Hey, Ant, man, good to see you, bro. Looking good, brother.
You there?
Yup.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He can hear you now. He can hear you now.
What up, Wilson?
Hey, what's up with you, bro? Hey, man, good to see you, man. Boy, you look exactly the same. We was on that party bus, man.
Yeah, man, ain't too much. Ain't too much.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we get it in.
Earl Master, check it in.
All right, man. Hey, say less, man. We done all had the moments, man.
Oh, that right? No, different. We ain't had that.
He said that was different.
That was different. I didn't know it was coming.
You know it's coming.
I didn't know that was coming. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Maybe you might have put something in your drink or something.
No, I had took a tab before we got on the bus. And that was did it. So I'm like, when I went to drinking, I'm like, man, I ain't drunk this much to be feeling like this. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
No, that's what it was. Now you mentioned, I remember you did say that. Oh, y'all, that ain't nothing there. You shouldn't even bring that up, man. That one of them situations. Hell.
That one of them feelings, boy. I ain't never felt like that.
Yeah.
I was naked when y'all came back to the bus.
What's that with naked?
Man. It's hot. It's hot in here.
Yeah,
but hey, man, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you out the door, man. Just want to holler at you, man. Be safe out there. Love you, man. And we'll holler at you later, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna bump up. We'll be seeing each other soon.
Yes, sir. That way.
All right. Yeah, man. But that shit, that boy,
that's a rule you want.
No. I ain't sorry. I can only handle that stick on the road. That boy got that little stick.
Okay, hey, bro, I'll meet you back in about 20 minutes, man.
All right, homie.
All right, man. Peace.
Hell no, I don't do that. Well, I'll be doing 50. It'd be 50 miles per hour. Then I punch it. I get back to 90 and about 30 seconds later, back down to 60.